Thanks for agreeing to set up this interview. As you know, we only have a short amount of time, so let's go ahead and get started right away. Now, I know that you've been involved in some work on community issues. Can you tell me what attracted you to the community issue that you chose at the beginning of the semester?
Yep, I chose homelessness because it's a very widespread issue that a lot of people are touched by in every single aspect of their life. I've also went on several mission trips through my church, and we've dealt with homelessness as clear on as you can get. And I went into Detroit, and I've seen people that have been living in horrible situations, and it's just terrible to see how bad they've been living. And I really wanted to spread the issue of homelessness and create some awareness about it.
Okay, thank you. Now, your materials also said that you were involved in a community issue team project that focused on a call to action. Can you share with me what call to action your team put forward and why you chose that call to action?
So our call to action was pretty much just asking the students of the class to go out, volunteer, or go donate items or donate money. Just do something to help these people that need our help. It was pretty much a very simple call to action because anybody can do something, and something means the world to somebody that is homeless. And so we tried to be very broad with it and just ask that the students go out, volunteer, because anybody can go volunteer, and it doesn't take much time out of your day, and it really helps somebody that is in need.
I see. Now, if I were to ask the other members of your team what they think your biggest strength is, what do you think they would say, and why do you think they would say it?
I think they would say that my biggest strength as a team member is my ability to take something that can be very complex and kind of slow it down or simplify it to be a lot easier to understand. The issue of homelessness is a very complex issue in itself. It has many different moving parts that if you try to look at it all at once, it can be very confusing, and you'll think you'll never be able to solve this issue. But if you take it one step at a time and you look at the different communities that are affected by homelessness and you look at it, you can actually solve it one community at a time, and then you'll knock it down into the larger picture.
Okay, great. What for you was the most challenging thing about working with your team?
I think the hardest part of our team was not that we didn't work well together. I think it was our ability to actually get together and work on the project. We all have very busy schedules, and it's hard to find a team or a time that works for every single person in the group. And so I think that was the biggest problem. And then when we did get together, it was staying on task and making sure that we were actually working on the project when we had time to.
Thank you. Okay, last question. In 30 seconds or so, tell me what your biggest takeaway was from Com 110 this semester. What will stick with you and be useful to you?
I think that my biggest takeaway from the semester is really engaging with your audience and knowing who they are. I didn't realize how vital it was for you to know who your audience was. Your entire message of your speech can be changed because of the audience that you're speaking to. If you're speaking to an older audience, you're not going to use younger terms that they won't understand, because then your message won't be reflected on what you want it to be reflected upon. And I think that was the biggest thing that I've learned this semester that I could really use. Say if I'm in a business meeting, if I know the people I'm presenting to, then I can maybe more tailor it to what they want to hear, and maybe they'll like me more about it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me. We'll probably be in touch with you in the next few weeks or so. Take care.